reach my peck here as Dominic Kinnear looks on.
Well, this is the last game Corey Ashe is playing for the Houston Dynamo. Before going into Gold Cup, he was called up for the friendly against Belgium and tweaked his hamstring.
Yeah.
He's been a little unlucky going into the national team camps. You hope he's all right. I think it's a big Gold Cup for Corey Ashe. I know left back's been done very well by DeMarcus Beasley for Jurgen Klinsmann, but the Gold Cup is where you can try a few players. I think Corey Ashe could be one of left back.
Well, Ashe is hobbling off now as Henry comes back into the fray. So, MLS season, Corey Ashe, all of them with Houston. Knee surgery in the off-season, actually on the same day as Omar Cummings. And Omar Cummings is man who's slowly working his way back into contention for the Dynamo.
I think the change in Corey Ashe's career was 2011 when Dominic Kinnear made him a left back.
He's played by Warren Graval here. Sarkodie, the deflected cross, and Robles was having to backpedal furiously there. I've been too certain that was dropping on the roof of the net.
Sarkodie has gotten forward this year. He has 4 assists, good ball in near post. Just that little deflection, Robles had it covered.
Robles, who been ever present, improving health-wise. Ryan Mira starting to push him now for a place. Ryder was offside. Came back from an offside position.
That just drives you nuts. Immediately look at Bobby Boswell and Jermaine Taylor screaming. You bring your center backs forward, you play a corner to the top of the 18, you don't get any service in? That will not make Dominic Kinnear a happy man.
Two teams who are looking to this last day of June to provide a springboard perhaps for the rest of the regular season. Dominic Kinnear knows all about the postseason. The Dynamo side have done all of their best work in recent seasons. It really counts. If anything, the converse is true for the Red Bulls, who actually had a better regular season record than the Dynamo, but fallen flat comes to the playoffs. Olave. Spindler's return pass didn't do Henry any favours there. Barnes scurrying to pick up the pieces. Back to Graval. He loses out though to Steele. Steele. 3 former RSL players. New York RSL seemingly haven't missed a beat, have they? A victory for them yesterday in Toronto, leading the race for the Supporters' Shield. Bruin pose a problem for Holgersson. Calmly done by the Swedish defender. Long it goes to Connor Lade. Oh, and Steele looked to have the better of his man there. Angle of legs, there was no foul play involved. Lade, whose last start came in that playoff defeat to DC United. That will be a free kick-off. Holgersson is protesting his innocence, but Clark looked to be bowled over there, and Holgersson, I think he's going to have his name taken.
This is great recognition from Ricardo Clark to push forward because Andrew Driver tucked inside from the left-hand side, and there was a spot forward to get in behind Holgersson. Great run forward. Dangerous set piece for the Houston Dynamo here.
Remember, the Dynamo, unlike previous seasons, not leading the league when it comes to set pieces. No, Brad Davis today either isn't going to help their cause. 4 goals from set pieces. 8th in the league, middle of the pack.
But if Dominic Kinnear and his staff have done any research on New York, this has to be all Andrew Driver with pace right in front of Robles. Get Taylor, Clark, Boswell, Barnes, Bruin, just get in front of him, and he touches the goal.
The left foot, the Scottish winger, Andrew Driver, have to be put to work here for the Dynamo. Chimbo and a free header and a deflection. Oh my word, that could so easily have gone in. First of all from Ricardo Clark, and then Warren Creval, who didn't know much about it, to be fair to him.
Well, and the difference between Brad Davis and Andrew Driver is Brad Davis likes to set it up. Andrew Driver, right when that whistle blew, he whipped it in. It caught New York sleeping, and you see Ricardo Clark. That has to be better from Ricardo Clark. That's a great ball in from Driver. We saw that a little bit in the first half. Driver will put that ball down, whistle blows, and he hits it.
Yeah.
It's a little different look for Houston Dynamo without Brad Davis and Froniak Garcia on set pieces today.
Two big elements in the mix. The Dynamo trying to thrive. Rebels welcoming back 2 key components to their makeup in Cahill and Olave today. The Spindler is in the clear. Fabian Spindler! He's rediscovered the scoring touch for New York and picked the perfect moment to do so. The Red Bulls in front of the Dynamo.
You just absolutely love this run from Fabian Espindola. Watch this. He sets up his defender perfectly. And Jermaine Taylor gets caught flat-footed. He thinks Fabian Espindola is coming short. He pulls off that near-post shoulder turn. And then it's one-touch preparation and finish. Great recognition from Eric Alexander to knock it in behind, but that is a great run from number 9 Espindola.
Fabian Espindola, the Argentine striker, just his 4th goal of the season. Number 2 goals on opening day for him against Portland. And then near drought since that point. His 4th career goal against the Houston Dynamo. Previous 3 coming with Real Salt Lake. What a big, big breakthrough for the New York Red Bulls. Just one of their last 5 games. That is one of 6 we throw that Open Cup defeat to the Revolution into that mix.
Well, in all first half long, Fabian Espindola showed, played with his back to goal in front of the 2 center backs. But that goal right there, he sets up the defender. So for 60 minutes, Jermaine Taylor's thinking Espindola is coming short with his back to goal. No, he slides in behind. Great run.
Now Henry. With a feed it through. Real promise here for New York again. Espindola was arriving. He Boswell holding firm. Dynamo trying to batten down the hatches here as the Red Bulls smell some blood in the water. Oh, it's a lovely return ball. Henry. Little scoop for Tim Cahill. He has to retrieve. Barklage. Stretching out a left leg, couldn't hold it in, but still remain on the attack. Blades, high delivery, Cahill! Oh, he won it convincingly against Coriash. Couldn't keep it down though.
Well, it's a great win from Jameson Olave and New York's goal, but watch Espindola right now. He's sitting there, he's got Jermaine Taylor thinking he's sleeping, then boom, he's in behind. That's your job as a center forward, to just catch that half a yard off of that center back, and Espindola did it perfectly.
Low finish is just beyond the reach of Tally Hall. Jameson Olave on the 4-goal mark for the season. Tim Cahill also has 4 for the Red Bulls. Breakthrough coming at the perfect time, Taylor. It was a game that neither team had really grabbed by the scruff of the neck and taken command of. Now it'll be interesting to see if the Red Bulls can complete the job. Don't have a great record when scoring first, do they? This season under Mike Pecky, they have coughed up leads.
Well, they did under Hans Baca. 48 games.
Yeah. Look at the difference this time around. 3 times they've gone down to defeat, having scored the first goal. Dynamo will know all about that. So the gauntlet's been laid down. The Dynamo, remember, just 2 goals in their last 6 games, have to find a way to end that little drought. Giles Barnes, a likely source. He's done well. Oh, blew it. It's just a shoelace away. Barnes looks like he's the man that can make it happen today for Houston. Now the ball over the top. I think Henry was aware it was on its way. Ricardo Clark. Nearly a year now since he returned to MLS. His 3 years with Eintracht Frankfurt. Here's Corey Ash. Popping up in some space. Not the right sort of cross from Corey Ash. Still not moving as freely as he might be.
It's a great ball from Ricardo Clark, but good things happen against New York when you get their 2 center backs running back to their own goal. Giles Barnes 3 or 4 times this second half has gotten in behind. This is a great ball in. Better run from Will Bruin, but that's good work from Giles Barnes this second half of getting Holgerson and Olave running to their own goal.
Well, Dominic Kinnear is going to change things up. I mentioned